I might get my first dislike. Hello everyone, how y'all feeling? How y'all doing? What's going on? So today it was heavy on my heart, y'all. And I've been seeing a few videos, so I decided to come and do a little chit chat with y'all. I might get my first dislike. I'm not sure, but we'll see. So this video may be controversial, but I really want it to be received as motivational. And with that said, I have been watching a few drama channels or commentary channels. I think they're considered commentary channels. So I've been watching a few commentary channels, and the topic of discussion recently has been a race and preference, and in particular Black men's race preference on social media and how it's being portrayed on social media. So on TikTok, apparently there's this trend where Black guys have like white girl or Black girl written, and when they point at white girl, they give it a thumbs up, and when they point at Black girl, they give it a thumbs down, or they're saying their preference, and it's all white girls in the pictures after that. And I just wanted to come on here because it's been like a lot of upset about it, and so I just wanted to come and give my opinion on the entire situation. I want to move through this with sensitivity because it is a sensitive topic, and I know it can kind of like create the spectrum of whether you agree or disagree, but I really hope that the words I'm about to say are motivational to you all. First, I feel like commentary channels are beneficial, even though sometimes they can be controversial, because they allow us to see different opinions that we may not have in our everyday life, and they allow us to be able to critically think and decide on, what end of the spectrum of this argument are we on, and has that changed, or, do you firmly believe in these things? So with the race and preference, with what's going on currently, I just want Black women and Black girls to not get discouraged when you see those things. At this point in my life, I feel like there's nothing wrong with preference, and there's nothing wrong with preferring one race. With that being said, I am a Black woman. My partner is white, but my preference is not strictly white men. It's never been. And that brings into another discussion that I can have with you all, where what it's like to be in an interracial relationship and what kind of conversations have sparked from that, because my entire dating history has been wiped away in some people's eyes by me dating David. And that is just strictly not the truth. So at this point in my life, I don't disagree with people preferring one race over, as a preference. People like what they like. There's nothing we could do to change that. There's no point in arguing with someone who doesn't have the same preference or opinions as you, because that's what makes us all different, and I feel like that's important. But at the same time, we shouldn't be diminishing each other over our preferences. That goes on both sides. As a Black woman, and my encounters with individuals who prefer a race that does not include me, I don't take it personally. I feel like if there are reasons for preferring a race that's not Black, if it's due to a negative interaction they've had with multiple Black individuals, or just because they prefer that other race just because that's what they like, that has nothing to do with me, so I'm not gonna take it personal, and I don't want y'all to take it personal, because it has nothing to do with y'all either. Some of these men out here, they don't understand how to communicate properly already, so don't expect them to properly communicate their preference as to why they chose the preference that they chose. I feel like it's an opportunity to see who is for you and who is not for you. So if someone's like, I only prefer white girls, okay, well, bye. Like, if you're pursuing them romantically, okay, fine. Like, I'm not for you. That like lets me know who's for me. When I was single, mingling, I was not looking at individuals for their race. Like, I personally look at people for their personalities, their spirits, their souls, like that energy. And I feel like we all should be looking at individuals for their insides, because the outsides change. Anything can happen with the outsides, and it's that personality, that spirit that you're mentally connected to anyways. With that said, I've had conversations with people who prefer one race. When I was younger, I used to argue back and forth like, no, you should have this, you should feel like this. But where I am now in my life, people are going to be people. People are going to choose what they want, whether you like it or not. Like, we have preferences that people don't agree with, or if you prefer a tall or short man or a thicker, slim woman, it just, people will take offense easily to someone's preference if it doesn't include them. And I just don't feel like we should be doing that. That is a window of opportunity to know that that person isn't mature enough to be with you mentally, spiritually, and we shouldn't be worrying about it. He would be doing it now. But I don't want to keep this video long, but I just wanted to check in with y'all because it was heavy on my heart to say, do not stress over other people's preferences. You are beautiful, you are you, and there's only one you, period. If somebody's preference does not include you, we're not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna worry about it 2020. We're gonna do us 2020 and on. Because this conversation is never going to end, and I don't want anybody to take offense to it because it ain't got nothing to do with us. Hurt people, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the way to shift the conversation is to just ignore those people and to continue to uplift each other with who we are, what we are, how we are, you know, just move forward with that. Like, don't even give them the time of day. So let me know what y'all think. What are y'all thoughts on the race and the preference topics that have been floating around? If you've seen the videos, or if you agree or disagree with me, I'm open to all feedback because we're not all supposed to agree, y'all. We're supposed to disagree on some things, and that's just what makes us human. That's what makes life beautiful, because no one person is right about everything. And yeah, so don't be a stranger, and I'll see you next time.